And we are underway. Good afternoon, everybody, on what I trust is going to be a very epic stream down here in Berkeley, California today. The Snowflake, the social justice warrior, the pissed off capital of America, and the scene of so many decades and decades of protests, so much controversy, so much hate, so much death on the streets behind me here. We're going to explore all that today and find out what really makes this place tick. So let's go ahead and just say, make sure the message is getting out here. Hello. I know we're going to have to focus a little bit our camera here. There we go. All right, so we are underway here. Wait a couple minutes to see who shows up as we got underway. And welcome to the campus of UC Berkeley here in Northern California. Like I say, the Snowflake, the Justice Warrior, the spoiled Brats, and bums capital of NorCal. I think we're going to have an epic stream. I've got about 5 miles of ground that I have to cover today. It's going to be a long stream. I'm standing outside of the Student Union building here, and directly across from what's called the Sproul Plaza. Let me make sure we're, boom, editor, good. Should be putting out. Somebody can say hello on the chat here. First thing we're going to do is look around the campus, and we're going to try to establish RV Radio. Nice to see you. We're going to try to establish in our day here at Berkeley exactly what it is that made Berkeley and makes Northern California here around the San Francisco Bay Area such a flashpoint for protests. And why here? What is it about Berkeley that makes the conservatives cringe, and it makes the liberals just shiver with joy every time they hear the words UC Berkeley? Well, here's a very historic place we're going to be coming to later. It's called Sproul Hall, S-P-R-O-U-L-E, and it's the administration building for the University of California, Berkeley campus, the oldest of the UCs here. We have UC Santa Barbara, UCLA, UC Riverside, UC Irvine, you name it. We got UCs, but this is undoubtedly one of the most famous, and this site right here is one of the most famous in protest history in America. We're going to start our journey today by taking a look around at the campus. I'm going to flip the camera around. You can see the Sproul Hall here. And as I said before, this has been the scene of some of the most violent clashes and some of the most brutal police and student confrontations in the history of America. Yes, Sean, welcome to UC Berkeley. I'm standing in front of Sproul Hall here, which is the famed administration building. And we're now going to go up here, and we're going to pass through Sather Gate, which is the very famous rallying point where students would congregate in this plaza, and then they begin their marches down on the streets of Berkeley, straight ahead, as we'll see down there later on today. Okay? How you doing, Jen? Thank you for being in and doing the mod thing for a while today. You see a lot of kids here, a lot of students. During sunny days, they set up tables out here to recruit students for everything from the Marxist communist societies to young Republicans. Yes, there is quite a young Republicans club here on campus, but this is the ultimate place for social justice warriors here, which pretty soon I would imagine that they'll see a major called Social Justice Warriors. Here is the daily paper. of the University of Daly, California, since 1871. Covering the topics of today. Quinny, you're very welcome. You're coming to a really storied piece of America right here as we pass through these gates called Sather Gate here. And, you know, as much as I may disparage people for their opinions, and my opinions may differ, hey Harvey, my opinions may differ very much from their opinions, but you have to admire people that pick up the banner and at least they decide to protest something. This is the famous Sather Gate here. As I said, this is where the students would all congregate before marches. And yeah, it would be crowded with tens of thousands of students in here. So I cannot fault people for standing up for something. But the big question is, what is it that made Berkeley such a flashpoint of protests? And I've done video series, as you'll see coming up, there'll be various links for videos that Jen and I did back in 2017 when we came here. Hey hipster, and we explored the roots of protest. And you'll see some of them today. We're gonna walk up and look at the beautiful campus. I think we got good signal. We'll have lots and lots of people joining us. Later, we're gonna hit the streets of Berkeley. We're gonna go up to fraternity, sorority row. Look at some of the beautiful sorority houses. Then we're going to make our way down to People's Park, which was the site of one of the most violent college protests in history. May 1969, as students attempted to take back a park that the school wanted to use for housing. There's a really beautiful view. Your screenshot thumbnail right there is a beautiful Caroline Tower behind there. I think that's 309 feet. I think it's the third highest tower in the U.S. there, and in front of, I believe, the Science Building. Hey, cheeseburger! Yeah, there you go. There you go. I think we should have very good signal today. I don't think we'll have any quality issues. You can look around and see, I am making sure that I'm plugged in here to my supplemental power pack. This is going to be a very long stream today, and there's a lot to cover. So we'll make our way up here. I think you'd agree that's a very beautiful view, framed nicely there. Doesn't that look beautiful? And this is an old campus. This is the oldest in the UC system. Started as Oakland Agricultural and Tech College, I think back in the 1870s, 1860s. And it is definitely the epicenter of social justice warriors, liberalism, all those things they may hate in some areas of the country, but other areas of the country embrace this as, you know, the mecca of the wellspring of social change in America right here. This is a very old building. This looks like something out of the Addams Family up here. How you doing, Susie? Nice to see you. So people will be popping in and out of stream. Some people will be interested in the streets of Berkeley. Some people will be interested. Thank goodness we have a little break in the weather today. It has just been stormy continuously. We'll probably be dodging some more raindrops too. Hello, Burl. Nice to see you. But it all starts with a little bit of a look around the campus and a little bit of the explanation of why this place, in my opinion, and this is only my opinion after doing a lot of research on the subject, why this place is so notorious and why it is such a bastion of liberalism. And when was Berkeley built? I think in the 1840s, 1850s, with San Francisco right across the bay there. You can't really see it, but in some spots on the campus you can see clear out to San Francisco Bay and the Golden Gate Bridge. Hello, Vanessa. So I'm definitely going to get my exercise today, 5 miles probably of walking. But for my money, when you think about California and you think about what made the state of California, it's very unusual compared to other states. One of the main reasons is that it is so different is because so many people came from other places to come here. And it was not an easy journey. There were people in the Midwest that came out to want a new life, people that came out for the gold rush in the 1840s. There wasn't any Panama Canal. When you came out here by boat, you went all the way around the tip of South America. It was a long and brutal journey, and it wasn't easy over land either. It wasn't easy over land either to get out here. You had to cross over the Rocky Mountains, the Wasatch Mountains, and then if you survived that, you might die in the Sierras and blizzards and snowstorms. Let's flip this around and give you guys a better view. Very handsome building here. Isn't that nice? I think that's the Department of Communications. They're a very, very old campus building there. And there is the Caroline Tower. And I think every half hour and the hour, there's actually recorded, but there's somebody, they give concerts too with all the bells here on the Caroline. So my theory is the people that came out west and populated California, particularly in the mid to late 1800s, were people that had a lot of get up and go. And they were people that didn't like to be told what to do in life. And they were people that weren't satisfied with the status quo. So they were willing to get into covered wagons, get into boats, and book very dangerous passages to try to get out here and make a new life. And I think that independence really carried through when it came to freedom of thought and freedom of expression. See some of the, it's a beautiful view. We're kind of shooting into the sun a little bit there, but just kind of get the idea. It's a very handsome campus here, but I firmly believe the roots of protest were born in people that were never satisfied with the status quo. There's a screenshot of today for you with the beautiful Caroline. We'll walk up the steps here and check it out. As far as academic achievement, Berkeley ranks up with some of the greatest universities in the world. It's number 6 all time on the Nobel Prize, with 69 Nobel Prize winning prize-winning professors out here, which puts it number 6. If you look at the periodic table of the elements, you'll see elements called berkelium, californium. They were all discovered right here on this campus. If you look out there way in the distance, you may be able to see the Golden Gate Bridge and that beautiful view of a little bit of the bay down there. Okay, luckily we've got some sunlight today. Lots and lots of history here. I don't think we'll be able to get a signal in here. Open to 10 to 2:30. I don't know if our signal will carry. Hi. Is it okay to ride up, or is it a cost?
Yeah, it does cost $4.
Okay. All right, thank you. Yeah, you're going to read about these buildings, these weird trees. They cut things differently here, these trees. But you can actually go to the top. I think in a couple minutes, the Carillon will be playing something here. It's cold today for California standards. It's about 47 degrees here, although you'll see kids in shorts and all that. Lots of very learned people, some famous alumni, the actor Gregory Peck, Steve Wozniak, co-founder of Apple Computer, Gordon Moore, Moore's Law, Edith Head, the very famous fashion designer of the 1940s, 50s in Hollywood. Marshawn Lynch used to be the greatest running back on planet Earth. Played football here, as did the quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams, Goff. Although he had a very miserable Super Bowl. Oh, it just started to hail. Yeah, I'm gonna get rained on down here for sure. But what a beautiful view! What a beautiful view. So we're gonna have lots of stuff on the streets, but I thought it would be nice to start with the campus. We can make our way up to Sorority and Fraternity Row and see some of those beautiful old sorority and fraternity houses that populate this place.
Fuck Berkeley, bunch of snowflakes.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Woo! Oh man, you knew that was coming. Woo! Let's turn that around. All right, bunch of snowflakes, baby. Well, at least we know some of the reason why now with the get up and go and the fact that this is America's public ivy, they call it here. When you consider that, hey Janie, when you consider that going to Harvard is $45,000 a year and Yale plus room and board, then you come in here for $11,500 plus room and board and you get a very good education out of here, then you can understand why people beat down the doors to get in here, because it's a diploma that means something in the world. How you doing, SKS? Once again, a view of the beautiful Carillon, but you're talking about a lot of fantastic academic research, a lot of academic discoveries, awards. Of course, they have the Berkeley laboratory, which drives a lot of students crazy because of the work that they do in nuclear and weapons research.
Fuck Melton John too.
That's certainly adding to the that's certainly adding to the stream today. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah, Robert Reich is around here somewhere. He's a professor of economics, visiting professor. This is the beautiful library, Bancroft Library here, and it's one of the largest in the world. Most of it being underground here. Tucker's funny as hell. You gotta love Tucky. It's a beautiful view here. I knew this stream would be right up Tucker's alley here with the snowflakes, the social justice warriors. Woo! Well, we know you had to have get up and go to come to California, so these are obviously people that march to the beat of their own drummers. You gotta give them that, right, Tucky? My Tucky. My Tucky's going to be really pissed when we get down to the streets of Berkeley here. It's the library. Yeah, Robert Reich is very controversial. You know, a lot of, you know, coming out of the Clinton administration and becoming a professor here. Across the way is the Asian Studies Library, which is one of the largest in the world. Just dedicated to studying Asian languages and repository of a lot of Asian works there. Beautiful. And that's for Janie. That little sign up there says resist in the building. And on sunny days, you'll see a lot of people laying out here. We have the football stadium further up there in Strawberry Canyon, seats 90,000 people. Office hours, live streams, yep. This is where, yeah, you can pound in your foreign and your weird languages. Yeah, this is the Bancroft Library. I'm not sure if we'll keep signal in here. We'll see how far in we go. And then we'll head up back street, 1932. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. That's right. This is Tucker's worst dream nightmare right here. The heart of the belly of the beast in Berkeley. I'm not sure if we'll keep signaling here because this is a massive building. But look over here. This is where they give lectures here, the Morrison Library. That's beautiful. This is where they indoctrinate you, Tucker. This is where they indoctrinate you, brother. Tucker says, I don't want to be any social justice warrior, baby. Not for me. Hopefully we'll keep our signal through here. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Brainwash. I like that W-A-R-S-H. Thanks. Let's head upstairs. Look at one of the big library halls. Berkeley's I want to say 1860s, 1870s, something around that era. Somebody can correct me on that. Yes, it's an R-stair. It's a very old library here. We're the old library. Floor number 2. Let's head up here and take a look. Phone. Sorry. Nail. Cobra John, how you doing? Awful quiet in there. Yeah, this is one reading room. That's the north. They have the south. Jeez. Oh my God, don't.
Where's my vagina hat?
Sorry about that. Oh, really? I knew somebody was going to do that when I went in there. I knew somebody was going to do that. Where in the hell am I? I'm lost. I knew somebody was going to hit that thing. I was just worried I was going to be right in the middle of the... Right in the middle. Where in the hell? Hell's the head here? I was afraid I was going to be in that library main room and somebody was going to hit that. Oh, shit. Man, you guys are going to get me the royal boot out of this place. I gotta find the restroom. Yeah, you love these doors. You guys are too funny. All those people burning that knowledge into their heads. You gotta love it, baby. Thank you, Cobra. I don't know what's up there. Gotta love our code, Cobra John. Place is huge. Everybody working so hard. Where in the hell's the head here? Where's the bathroom? Oh. Cobra John's like, shh.
SHH.
Thank you for not saying SHIT. Oh my God, I can't even do anything with it. You guys are going to kill me on this thing today. Cobra John, I love you. I got to find a bathroom here. Oh man. Hey Melton. What's up, Melton? Just looking for the restroom. Let's see, restrooms down here. I'm giving my own course today here, Melton. I'm giving my own notice. I'm not going into the men's room, okay? Don't be a wise ass now. going to have to turn this camera off for a second and microphone. Okay, we are back. I had to use the bathroom for a minute. Very interesting. All right, very interesting. Yeah, I had to turn off the chat for a minute because I was in the bathroom. Didn't want to violate anybody's privacy in there. Hey Ava, how are you, honey? Yeah, I'm not about violating people's privacy and stuff. So I just turn off the sound and bury the camera here. You liking the choo-choo? We got a long way to go.
Melting John sucks big salty balls.
Oh, I might as well make my way to the exit now. Sorry, Melton. Don't blame me. Tucker's having a blast. Tucker's having too much fun with this shit today. Tucker, oh shit, woo! Oh, that's funny as hell. All right, how do we get the hell out of here now? We got stuff to do today. We got stuff to see. Where the hell's the exit around this place? Melton.
Woo.
Woo. Melton thinks I'm passive aggressive. Really, Melton? I'm one of the nicest people on here. Are you kidding me? Passive aggressive, really? I can't figure why Melton thinks I'm passive aggressive. I mean, what the hell? Look at my morning thing today, Melton. I'm perfectly willing to put it in gear and come up to Portland if you want to meet. You can see what I'm really like. Put it in gear. Yeah, don't fight Harvey. He's really buff. Okay, look at that beautiful sky. Finally. Oh. It's typical Elvis. I don't care. I do my own thing. Whether people watch me live or watch the replay, they'll all be checking it out. There's so many people that love to see what the snowflaking is all about here.
Fun. Yeah, Justy's fun.
All right. Hey, Mama 3, how are you, beautiful? Let's go up to, we'll be doubling back down here again. Let's go up and look at some of the sorority row up here. I think you guys will think that interesting. Then we'll get down and dirty in some of the protest, some of the very horrific protests history of this place, and death and mayhem and the largest mass arrest of civil protesters in the history of the United States, all that stuff. How you doing, Fruit Pig? Nice to see you. Let's go check out some sorority and fraternity houses here.
Not the first group. There was like 2 guys.
Oh, looks like we got a mini protest over here. Huh? Hey, Vampira, how you doing? Tucker was funny as hell. Yeah, Melton keeps calling me, you know, I want to be friends, Melton, but you got this idea like I'm really passive-aggressive. And, you know, I got a history of being a pretty nice person around. I mean, I'm not one to be I'm not looking to stir the shit's pot and have you lick the spoon. Honest to goodness, that ain't my shtick. Tamajong Guangdong Hua, speaking Cantonese. Guangdong Hua. Yeah, remember the Fonz. Yeah, I don't want to say passive aggressive. I mean, if I want to say something, I just kind of put it out there. The thing I like about Melton John's old school, he'll put it out on video response. I put out a video response. Nah. You know, you just misgender me all the time and all that. Which doesn't really bother me too much. Being third gender is not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, you can have that one. Tucker. I think Tucker's going to make this a very fascinating stream today. But the beautiful Caroline Taylor. Yeah, you're supposed to be friends with her. You know, and you and I were off on a decent foot, and then I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah, I hear you, Vampira. I mean, I don't really, everybody knows my name and everything, you know, it's not a thing. Look at this. How often do you see this? Look at that. Man, if you're a Nobel Prize winner, you get yourself primo parking spot on campus, huh? I never in my life seen something like that. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Park right here. You'll be able to park right here, brother. Isn't that amazing? You got 3 parking spots. What do you got? 4 parking spots just for Nobel Prize winners, of which there's many on this campus. Pretty cool, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 spots for Nobel Prize winners. Is that not cool? That is pretty cool. Yeah, it is a beautiful campus. Well, that's as Melton John's good about talking about modus operandi. And his seems to be misgendering and name. Like I said, it doesn't move my needle. Look at that handsome building. I'm not a dude. And my tits are absolutely glorious. All right, here. Yeah, it's huge. It's architecture. That's right. The architecture is all over the map.
Excuse me, could you please pass the Grey Poupon?
That's going to be up here at International House up here. They got the great poupon. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. Who was that? Simon Simple. Thank you. I do enjoy seeing, I do enjoy Tucker going round and round. We're coming up to the Greek Theater. This is a place where part of the Black Panthers really got their super launch up here when Stokely Carmichael came here and gave a speech in front of 15,000 people. Famous words, fuck the draft, fuck the war. Right up here, the Greek Theater. How you doing, Diamonds? Nice to see you. Oh, you worked on Channing Way. That's cool. That's cool. I love walking around this campus. I'm going to get an excellent workout today. 5 miles. Kind of like a mountain goat. Yeah, I'll be happy to put it in gear and come up to Portland. It's about an 8-hour drive. A gift of William Randolph Hearst. The Greek Theater. This is the, you're going to see the backside of the stadium here. And then we're going to be on the streets of Berkeley. We're going to pop down one more time and give you the whole sordid history of protest. Yeah, you have to say Tucker puts up, you know? And like St. Jude's is something that we could all get across, no problem at all. No problem at all in here. Having a good time. I hope the weather finally broke a little bit. It's been miserable. Just miserable. School days, these are Melton John days. Reading and writing and passive aggressive. La da do 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 do. I like the way Melton eBay guys. They must love that accent up in Portland there. Going on a date with Melton John. What do you think? Huh? No, Rosie, that's never gonna happen. Because you're a dude. You are a dude. You are a dude, Rosie. You're a dude with great tits. You are a dresser. Well, that was the thing, hipster, that's the thing I kind of came down on, was kind of nailing. One day Elvis is your arch enemy and the next day he's your pal, and I was like, really? How does that work out? I don't get that. Yeah, you got your work cut out tonight, Harvey. We're going to be picking up a lot of people, especially when we hit the streets of Berkeley and get down to the notorious People's Park here. I'm sure that's where I'll run into my big problems. There's the tennis courts up there. A lot of You look at the rankings of United States gold medalists in swimming, track and field. UC Berkeley is right up there leading the pack. Who was he talking about trolling kids? I'm at a college, university campus here. Being as respectful as I can be. Hey Code, how you doing? I'm very respectful. You haven't heard me criticize or critique anybody here on this campus. Not one single person. Not my style. There's the stadium there. Well, you give me an instance of when I disrespected anybody. This is the Haas School of Business over here. One of the great ones in the U.S., the Haas School of Business. Yeah, come on, Melton. I come here, I'm very respectful here. I'm the least disrespectful person. I'm not Burger Planet. I'm out here being respectful when I'm streaming. Haas School of Business, right here. Yeah, Berkeley students, there's tons of trans women here, tons of them. It's a beautiful stadium. Unfortunately, we can't get in and take a look. It's closed, but that's a huge 90,000 seat stadium. But we'll make our way down to the sorority houses. It's a huge campus you can see here. Stadium. Where's Haas? Yeah. That's the Greek Theater where we just walked along there. A Haas School of Business. International House. That's where the students live that speak foreign languages and stuff. But you can see all the halls and things. Yeah, let's peace out. Let's have a good time today. I don't want to make Melton the center of my vlog. I've taken a lot of time to drive down here, risk the weather, to come down to have a good time. I'm not here to bust anybody's balls. These Chinese people are always nicely dressed. It's a huge place. It's an enormous campus here. Enormous. And Melton John, as I said in the beginning of my stream, people might be snowflakes, people might be social justice warrior. This is the epicenter of SJW. But what I'm telling you is, I said at the beginning, at least I can admire people that stand for something and pick up the protest. Ooh, abandoned building. Ooh, this is right up our alley, guys. This place looks... The hell happened to this place? Love you, Vampira. I never insult people on my streams unless they jump my shit and get in my face. Must be working on this place. Yeah, I hope nobody booted him. Then I'll have 10 more videos made about me today. Did he get the royal boot? All right, he got the royal boot. Well, that's that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ava. The Department of Demography. What about that? You can design all the census stuff. Huh? Oh, Jen hit him. Okay, somebody can unhide him. It's okay. Just tell him I don't want to make this stream about him. Okay? Yeah, you can unhide him, Jen. Just tell him to lift his game a little bit, okay? Don't be nasty. I'm not nasty. There's the International House. Look at that, beautiful. They have a great cafe in there of international food. Yep. Yeah, I'm afraid he's going to fire up another video. Tucker, this is where the International House, where they house students from a foreign land that don't want the immersion experience. Maybe their folks don't want them to be snowflakes. Well, Milton John, I'm not an angel, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying I'm not out here being disrespectful to people. And you're trying to say that the whole stream is just disrespectful. I'm just being honest about stuff. I'm telling you, I don't agree with the political beliefs, but I appreciate that I am trans. So I do have a heightened appreciation. Lake Anza, yep. Yeah, I'm waiting for that mannequin to fly out. Yeah, let's lighten up on Melton. Let's just try to lift the discourse. This is International House over here. We got the beautiful sorority row is starting right now. Fraternity and sorority row. Beautiful. Well, it doesn't matter, Melton. It's not being insulting to me, okay? Like I always told my mod, if I'm a cross-dresser, I'm a fucking sexy one, and I'll tell you what. I always told my mods, I don't care what people say about me. I want other people in the chat protected, that's all. I'm sure as hell not a snowflake, so. There's International House here. And they got the International House Cafe there too. Pub and grill. Well, I just happen to think I look much better in a wig, but I do have short hair, yes. Open to the public. There we go. Yeah, but Melton John, that doesn't define who I am, you know? I'm not a dishonest person, Melton. It doesn't really move my needle too much, you know? Sandwiches, grass-fed beef burger, brisket burger, guacamole burger. Look at that view out to the Golden Gate there. Monkey boy, how are you? Hey, ni hao. Crawl under furniture, baby. You better kiss your ass goodbye if there's an earthquake down here. This building's coming down. Lots of Chinese here. Barbie love, how are you? look at some of these beautiful sorority houses and fraternity houses here. Yes, I'm streaming. Isn't that nice looking international house? Very nice accommodation for foreign students that don't want to be immersed. They just want to get the education. They don't want the social. I'm doing good, Barbie. Giving people a little fun day down here in Berkeley today. I'm doing some quality entertainment. We're going to be down in the deep end of the pool in an hour or so. Monique, how you doing, my girl? Welcome to Berkeley. There's Delta Chi Epsilon house over there. Kind of cool looking. We got some of these big old sorority houses from the 1880s, 1890s. It's all right, Bam Bam. I just asked Melton John, just respect the stream, and I will respect you. If I have something to say, I make a video about it. There's some more sorority houses up there behind. I hear partying. Oh, this is for Monique. Post-football game parties, baby. Look at them up on the porch up there. Woo! There they are. Look at this beautiful one. Look at this craftsman style. Eclectic them as Celeste is like, show them what sexy is. That's oh, you gotta love Celeste.
Show them what sexy is. Thanks for sharing, Rosie.
You bet, my love. You bet. Look at how handsome this craftsman style home is. Look at how beautiful this is. Is this not stunning here? Thank you, Celeste. Love you, sweetie. Thank you. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Here you go, Melton. Let's hit the party, huh? Isn't that beautiful? I think that's just beautiful. The thing that really makes it is that stained glass inside of the windows. They're just beautiful. Now, it is a dope crib. Now, the problem is you're right next to Animal House right here. Woo! I want to see if I can go up and take a look. See if I can take a look. Can I take a look? Oh man, let's go up. Let's go up. What the hell? No guts, no glory, guys. Frat house time. Let's have a freaking beer, okay? Man, look at that. That's cool. Is it okay? I'm just saying hi. Hi. That's pretty cool. I don't know. They're playing beer pong, I think. So. Hi. Sorry, I just couldn't resist just taking a look for it. Look at that. La 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 do. Yeah. They're playing beer pong here. Shit. Oh man. Unbelievable. That's my kind of higher education. Yeah, Vegas Fiction would fit right in there, wouldn't she? That's my kind of higher education there. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, they're playing beer pong. That's pretty damn cool, huh? I could have gotten a beer if I wanted to, but, you know. I hate to...
Excuse me, man?
Yes.
Can I ask what you're doing?
YouTube. I'm doing a live stream showing around Berkeley.
Okay. Cool.
Man. Always be honest. Tell people what you're doing. Yeah, that would have been lit, huh? Shit, I love this place. There's the cow, what is that? Cow Tao over there. Beautiful. You can always tell the sorority houses are in beautiful shape. These homes would be about $3 to $5 million, these homes. Right, they're very respectful, they are. What is this, Phi Beta Phi, I don't know what Tau, I'm not sure what that is, Tau Beta. Isn't that beautiful? We're having fun, guys. I told you this would be a blast today. See some of the great. Ma'am, can I ask you what you're doing? I'm doing live streaming for YouTube. Me and 100 of my friends on here. That's what I'm doing. Pretty cool. Melton John, it's not a question of issues, it's a question of being honest, being polite, and not flaming people, okay? I don't need to see a dozen videos while Rosie was out there disrespecting everything down at Cal. All the students that dared to protest, they're all going to be made fun of now. How you doing, Ms. Bailey? Nice to see you. Despite the fact that, ooh, freebies. Ooh, freebies. This is my favorite. This is the Jock's house. Thank you, Vampira. Do you love the houses here? I'm a YouTube celebrity. Look at this, freebies, huh? I'm going to show you guys my very favorite fraternity house. This is the one that has all the athletes in it. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Phi Tau Delta. Phi. That's it, Sue. Would love to see it, huh? Look at that. Vegas Fiction. What's going on, honey? Isn't that beautiful? That's like the premier house to be in. Right there. Just amazing. What do you think? Isn't that beautiful? Have the cookouts, the parties. Yeah, it's something else, isn't it? You get in this fraternity, you really got something here. Because your fraternity and sorority sisters, they're supposed to take care of you for life. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to get a picture of that. Action on there. Very sweet. The dudes are ridiculous, I'm sure. Yeah, they're hazing and pissing on each other. That's exactly right.
That's what I'm saying. That's
sorry. It's definitely worth renovating these old bomber houses down here. You can make a fortune on these. Phi Psi. I'm trying to remember. Phi Sigma. I'm trying to remember what the Sigma is summation. Phi sum. Sigma is like this. It's a summation sign. We use that in calculus. Look at that. They raised this house up over here. There's my fixer-upper Vegas Fiction. There's your ultimate Airbnb right there. Look at this, man. They're doing a major job on this. Oh, take a shot. Juice, what's going on? Nice to see you. This thing's got some real leak issues up here. That's a moneymaker coat, but I'll bet that they paid $2.5 for it. Hope to sell it for $4. Look at the rotted wood there on that. It's hard to know. Hard to know what you got there at the end of the day. Look at this beautiful. You can always tell the sorority houses are in pristine condition, the girls. Look at that beauty. Sigma cow. Isn't that beautiful? Like I say, you can always tell the sorority houses, they're always beautiful. Yeah, the utility bills, although I will say this, speaking of utilities, Kevin, I will say this. You do not need air conditioning here in the summer, and you don't need a lot of heat here. This place gets downright cold. Once that sun goes down about 4 or 5 o'clock, that cool air comes off of the through the Golden Gate, and it takes this down to about 50 degrees. So you're really not going to burn a lot. Well, we'll see if we make our way. There's a lot of different houses here. Showing you guys. Oh, you ought to see this place. Oh, hipster, you ought to see this place in football season. Oh, it is off the chain. I've been here at football games and actually partied at a sorority, at a fraternity house down here, further down. Unbelievable. No, I never got to that local swap meet. Is that the one over in Oakland, Juice, over near Laney College? Is that the one? Is that the one, Laney College? They have a big flea market there. That's called living a life, guys. You're in that fraternity. You get all the best looking girls. Mommy and daddy are rich, you're on full scholarship, you're going to the NFL, you're going to the Olympics. Right there. Oh, Mike Moore, you were here for a Stanford Cal game. That's cool. There's a beautiful screenshot if we didn't have that car in front, but all right. Let's continue down Sorority Row here and Fraternity Row. Yeah, I'll tell you, to be a rich kid, but this is bear territory here. Some of these are modern, some of them are really old. Some of them are known as the geek ones. If you're pledging and rushing and you don't get into a good one, and you end up in a geek one, it's kind of problematic sometimes. So I'll tell you, Melton John, let me tell you what, you can see how I'm being respectful on my stream. I'm not dissing anybody. I'm not criticizing people. Hell, I even gave credit to people that stand up for something in protest. How you doing, John? I give credit. I don't agree with the philosophies and stuff, but it doesn't mean I'm going to have to get one of these scooters. Okay. Chi Omega. Yeah, it's really beautiful today. Finally, but it doesn't mean we won't get a shower. There you go, Melton. Well, you know, Melton adds some spice to the stream. I'd rather engage people than have, you know, have outright hate and stuff. So. You can always tell Friday night parties coat, huh? Yeah, you keep talking about those sorority and fraternity dues. Actually, a lot of these, hello. A lot of these houses, hipster heaven, Kappa Alpha. A lot of these houses, look, their doors wide open there. A lot of these houses are heavily subsidized by alumni that contribute mightily to keep these houses going. It's actually the alumni that pay the big B. If you pledge it and you get in, then a lot of your cost is defrayed by graduates and alumni of these places. We'll turn around up here and come back the other way and then head down on campus to head into the, hey Miss Snow, it's we're going to head into the belly of the beast and go right down to relive some of this history of what made Berkeley such a horrendous hotspot of protest and go back in time a little bit. And by the time you're done, I'm done. You guys are going to know why this place is what it is down here and the shit that happened in the stretching all the way back to 1940. Yeah, these houses are just huge. This was old California down here. There wasn't any dormitories. This is the way that students lived. Theta Chi. Oh, Dave told you to. There's Theta Chi. This is the way all students lived. You had to pledge if you were out of area. You had to definitely pledge a sorority or fraternity and get yourself housing. Oh, that's cool, Sue. Yeah, I'm happy to say both of my daughters were admitted and graduated with honors from here. So I'll always be very proud of that. And they have very different philosophies than what you might believe most people hold here. Doing good, Ben. Long time no talk to. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Welcome to the streets of Berkeley. Finally have a decent weather day. I took a shot and just decided to come out today.
Milton John is a weirdo. 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 Milton Joe.
Oh my God. Alpha Epsilon Phi right there. Let me make sure I got that. Oh, Alpha Sigma Phi. Alpha Sigma Phi. Alpha Sigma. Now, let's see. Sue, your dad's fraternity was Sigma Phi, correct? So it would be the symbol Sigma Phi. That's pretty damn funny. You get points for all the work that you did on that, Dave. I was going to say. The ones that are longest are open parentheses, close parentheses, open parentheses, heart, close parentheses, heart, open parentheses, heart. You can go on for like 5 minutes. It's crazy. No, Phi Psi. Okay, Phi Psi. Okay. You could look up the current address. It would probably tell me, Sue, Phi Psi Berkeley house, what number it is, and I could definitely swing by. They're always renovating and working on these things too. Yeah, you got to have a parking permit, or they restrict you to 2 hours unless you have a parking permit. Because parking is horrendous. The Berkeley police are terrible here. I'm trying to see one of the permits. I don't see anybody with one of their permits here. Yep, Dave, welcome to Snowflake City. There you go. Learn to love it. All right, we got the rest of the fraternities and sorority. 2424 Waring Street. I'm not sure where in the hell that is, Waring Street. 2424 Waring. I can't drop out of the stream, unfortunately, to look it up. 2424 Waring Street. Yeah, go to the nearest dispensary. The whole place is a fucking dispensary, Coat. So, the whole place is a dispensary. We're going to get down to the, yeah, Berkeley. We're going to get down to the rough end of town here in a little bit. We're going to relive some of this glorious history. Find out what gave this place its hyperdrive kick that sends Tucker over the edge. Snowflake Central. And maybe we'll raise money for Melton to enroll in the school of School of Diplomacy? Huh? What do you think, Melton? Are you going to join the School of Diplomacy? Crack-a-lack, a mofo. Oh, we're going to be down at People's Park, Coat. We're going to be down. Yeah, better be careful what you say about that. Look at that, Alpha Delta Phi. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Let's bust a cinematic move here. Here we go. Busting that cinematic move. Oh man, isn't that beautiful? That's good. I don't care. Elvis has lost his relevancy now. You can either see quality content and enjoy it, or there's Kappa Delta Rho. Oh, you want a bit? That's cool. A $500 bill. I guess it was graded, Mike Moore, huh? I guess that was a graded 500. They've done a lot of renovation on that. I pegged you for a river dancer, Melton. Phi Alpha Phi. What is that? Tau Alpha Phi over there.
Milton John lives at home with mommy. 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 Milton John lives at home with mommy.
That's one way to get your message out. There's the Gamma Phi Beta house. Isn't that beautifully kept and manicured? This Gamma Phi Beta right there. That's funny, Dave. Dave's cracking me up today. Well, idiot or not, you know, Melton, Dave can afford it, right? So now you can tell you're back in the boys fraternity again. Friday night, brother. Look at that. Party Central USA. You think the girls would have their sorority house looking like this? Dave's funny as fuck. Another one there, Delta Chi house. This is like this is where I went to the party about 9 years ago. I went, hey Beavis, how are you? Oh, I'm still in Elvis's good graces. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. There it is. Spring 2019 rush. These guys are always rushing new members because it's just an out and out party house. That's all it is. People are always getting suspended and shit, kicked out of their invite only. That's pretty funny. Hey Tasha, how you doing, girl? Nice job on your viddy last night. I gave you a shout out on my morning today. Did some nice ass work out there. All right, let's cross over here. Let's get a closer look at Animal House here. There it is. Steak and cigars, paintball, broomball, dodgeball, bowling. Oh, here we go again.
Melting John sucks Elbus for beer money. 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 Melting John sucks Elbus for beer money.
Oh man. Yeah, there's no Marshall doesn't have any content, you know. Another beautiful one. You got to have content, man. You got to bring people places. You can't give a state of the steering wheel address. Come on, man. You got to put the effort in to entertain people. Woo, Dave. How you doing, Nathan? You got to put the time and the effort in. Delta Chi Alpha there. Delta Chi Alpha. I forgot a lot of my Greek alphabet. Yeah, you got to bring content to people. This is going to get better as the day goes on when I throw myself into the belly of the beast down here. But right now we're heading right back down to campus again. And we're going to talk about the history of this place now and really get down and dirty. You guys are going to find this fascinating. You want to know why there's snowflakes? You want to know why there's so much protest? You want to know why this place is a magnet? This is like Tucker's dream here. Yeah, we don't need that state of the headboard address. There's Sigma Chi. See, this is just not a very attractive looking. This is not a very attractive looking home. There's my video, Death Comes to Berkeley, if you want to see where we're going to be visiting today, the riding on the street, the killings.
Melting John looks like Weird Al Yankovic. 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 Melting John looks like Weird Al Yankovic.
That'd be going out there, Becca, I'll tell you what, that'd be going out there and going out there forever, ever. Here's where the graduate students live. You know, at least Melting John doesn't melt in the snow. You know, I'll give him that. Neither he nor I. There's somebody hanging out the windows over there. Don't jump. There's somebody hanging out over there. Where in the hell Waring is? We're on College. Waring, this is a beautiful one over here. I took a picture of this one earlier. This is just a gorgeous. How you doing, Becca? This is just a gorgeous one. I'm fixing to get, I might get my ass kicked today, Celeste, to tell you the truth. When I get down to People's Park. Thank you, honey. You should have heard the messages going off when I was in the library today, and it was totally.
Cuz Rosie said she was fixing to get dirty. Winking face, winking face, winking face.
Well, we'll probably walk around. We'll probably find it today, Sue. I just don't have a local map in my pocket here. With if I find a campus map, I will check it out. See if I can find a campus map here. Yeah, they're like cow bears. That's exactly what they are. Little cow bears, cow golden bears. We're going to go back on campus now. There we go. Thank you, Beavis. I appreciate that. Quality content supports itself. How many times did I try to tell Elvis?
I support Rosie, not elbow.
Yay. Thank you, Beavis. Thank you. Like I say, at least I'm getting out here, getting it done. Anti-Zionism, anti-Semitism. There you go. After the Holocaust, the worst thing that has happened to Jewish people is the state of Israel. Look at that. So they don't mind hitting this stuff head on. Head on out here. Well, I'm no big advocate of Zionism myself, but it is what it is, Melton John, and we're not going backwards. Look at that. This is where Dave would stay. Dave and Becca. Look at that. That's beautiful. Thank you, Sue. Love you. We're going to try to find this son of a gun. Got to get my campus map. Thank you, Sue.
Melton John's best part of him ran down his mom's crack of her AZZ. Melton John's best part of him ran down his mom's crack of her AZZ. Melton John's best part of him ran down his mom's crack of her AZZ. Rosie zones you Melton.
Holy shit. This chick was walking right by on there. Oh.
Great content. Love you.
Thank you, Sue. I appreciate that, honey. There's some people playing tennis up here. This is what I want to do. Oh, that's good, Juice. You collect some, cool. Like that. I'm so glad I got great friends. You know what? If Sue, Pete, Dave, anybody never donated another thin dime or tipped out another thin dime, they'd still be some of the greatest people on my stream. And they know that. I'm here for fun and shits and giggles. Now we're going to get down to the deep end of the pool. It's starting to rain, unfortunately, here.
Based on the structure, the whole business model, literally a full-time position. Only two.
All right. See, Dave is funny as shit. Yeah, Dave, quit sugarcoating out here today. There's the old swimming pool. Let's see if we can go up here and take a look. Over here. This was my, oh my God, Monique. This was my daughter's ROTC program here. There's one of the officers in it. It's the ROTC building. Very handsome.
Melton wants Elvis booty. Melton John wants Elvis booty. Melton John wants Elvis booty.
Well, you guys are having a real war over there today. Meanwhile, we're coming to the old athletic arena, and this is where people used to train for the Olympics here. Oh, you guys are too much. You guys are too much. Now hold your fire. It's starting to rain. This person's just laying out randomly under the rain, laying on the wet grass here. What the heck? Let's try to look in here. You raise this up a bit. Yeah, you can see the old swimming pool in there, I think. See maybe part of it in there. I'm not sure. Yeah. Now the real.
I am the best street fighter. Let's go Snowflakes. Fight me now. I am the best street fighter. Let's go Snowflakes. Fight me now.
There we go.
I am the best street fighter. Let's go Snowflakes. Fight me now.
There we go. You know, guys, they got these under wraps, these columns, because part of this facade is falling off. I think you have a, yeah, they still use this for training over here. Yeah, if you're not an athlete, at least you can be an athletic supporter. Dave's gone off today, isn't he? Got some of these beautiful old buildings. What do you think, Vegas Vixen? They're all torqued up on the side chat today. Just about back down to the entrance here. You know, Melton, everybody's being very respectful on here, but I can't fight your battles for you. I'm not paid to do that. You know. You know, I'll be running over after Elvis here. God, don't tell Elvis that people are tipping at the stream. He'll go batshit. Got to do content, Elvis. You got to bring it. You got to bring the masses what they want to see, brother. Thank you, Celeste. You got to bring the people.
Please tell Melton out loud his boyfriend is on. So stop crying in the comments already.
Melton, your boyfriend is on. Please stop crying in the comments already. This public service message was brought to you with love by Eclectic Domestic. All right, how you doing, one classy redhead? Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm willing to roll up. Now here is very fitting. The Berkeley police here. Look at the top of that mount on that thing. This is serious. This is serious shit down here. When they have Antifa, this ain't no regular here. Got their special communications command center. This is it, man. When this wagon rolls, you got the bigger police force than most cities in the United States. Because this shit gets real here. You know, now we're gonna get down to it, guys. We're coming to a very significant spot on the campus. Some of you may not be interested in the history. You might tune out. I'll see you in about an hour or so. We'll be making our way down the streets, Telegraph Avenue, the very famous Telegraph Avenue, the street of mega protests, the street of death, tear gas, National Guard, you name it. Alameda County Sheriff's Department, Berkeley Police, everything that you could throw at people down there. So, you know, back in the 1940s, guys, this campus was, as I told you before, being a state that was founded by people that came from somewhere else and came over great distance land, they didn't even make it to California.
Sleeps on a twin.
I thought we lost the stream for a minute. And these people were very tough stock, and a lot of the, because they had survived a lot, and because they believed in the, they could not find in other places. Joined the faculty here at UC.
We're getting cranky. Have mommy fix you.
Isn't that something? We got. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's take the stream down. Let me change this. Okay, there we go. That might clean up the stream a little. Let's see if that clears. Is it buffering? Up. Harvey, it's still buffering. Still buffering bad. Okay. It's okay now. Yay, got the Galaxy S9 Plus. Yeah, you walk to. Oh, it's freezing up. Let me see if I can get over here. Be safe out there. Yeah, Eva, eclectic domestic too. Let me see what I can. Let me see if I can change. See if we can clean that up some. Poor connection. Okay, let's see if we can. All right, is that any better? All right. Okay, let's see if this. Still buffering.